video game podcast. My name is Mike Anastasia, and with me tonight we have Brandon.
No, you don't.
Alright, that's original. And Nick.
Here I am.
Yeah. And,
That's also original.
well, aren't we the catty one? Mr. Brandon, trying to steal everyone's accolades. Yeah.
I ain't stealing no accolades.
Yeah.
I don't want any of your accolades.
Brandon, it's not nice to steal Alka-Seltzer.
Yep.
I'm not feeling that good.
Don't steal Alka-Seltzer.
Okay.
Stop.
I'm stealing it from Mike because I know he needs it right now.
No, you don't. I don't need nothing.
Bullshit.
Anyways.
You're sick. You just don't want to admit it. You're sick.
Well, you know what? You're sick.
Yeah.
You're sick in the head because you're a ginger.
Ooh.
Ooh.
That's a given.
And this week, we got a few things to talk about. It looks like a lot of stuff that we have been talking about. Destiny and Mario Maker.
Sure is.
And I went back to StarCraft. And
That's an odd one.
shit ton of news. Well, we talked about it last week, if you remember.
I know, but you... Yes, I remember. But, yeah.
You were here. You're not Tom, so you probably remember
That's
that.
true.
Yeah.
Tom has succeeded in not being here. So
Mr. Tom, are we still recording on the same day?
yeah. It was like
are we recording on Monday? Listen, Tom, I know you were only here for one of those shows.
no,
but...
he was like, is Monday still a day? Is that a thing? Or do we
Does
just
Monday-
slide right into Tuesday?
Saturday, Sunday, Tuesday. Wow, you know, it actually that sounds better, you know? I think I'd be okay with that. Except I would only have one day off, and that would suck.
Aww.
Oh, poor Brandon only has one day off.
Anyways, let's get started. Who's ready to go first?
I played Mario Maker. There are stages, and they are hard. I really like them. What I did this summer vacation is...
I was about to say, it sounds like you're writing a report in the 5th grade. There were stages. It was really hard. I threw my gamepad. I bought another Wii U.
Because that's what you have to do. No, I still am absolutely loving Mario Maker. I basically just boot that up and play it when I'm dead in some other game. It's become like a fucking tablet game, basically, to me. Obviously, even though it's not. But yeah, I like Mario Maker quite a bit, and I've seen some crazy shit lately. But also, I've noticed something.
Yeah?
I saw a video series that just started, and this guy was showing off all his really mean make your friends no longer want to be your friends stages that he made. And I was watching those videos the other night, and I started up the game today, and one of the tricks that guy used in one of his stages was used in 3 stages that I played today. And I was like, oh, they're just copying that guy. But basically, the trick is you give them this really hard and difficult gauntlet to get through, and then the end, you right before they get to the boss that they can just basically run over, or the boss that just vanishes because he likes to bounce up into the stratosphere because of all those trampolines. There's a door right before it, and if you enter the door, it takes you into another door that drops you all the way back to the beginning of the stage and makes you do it again.
Sweet. Jesus.
Yeah, it's such a dick move. And I saw a video where this guy set this whole thing up, and this video was uploaded probably about a week or so ago, but I just saw it this weekend, and now I'm running into all these stages that do this sort of thing. So now every single stage where I see a midway door checkpoint, I'm like, I don't trust it, I'm not fucking going in it, I'm not doing it. But yeah, I noticed that, and on the one hand, it's nice that he inspired so many people to do that shit, but on the other hand, it's like, come on guys, be original.
Yeah, I know, there's a lot of shitty levels. What was it? I did, I finished the expert, 100-man Mario challenge.
Oh man, some of those stages are stupid.
So stupid. I'll literally instantly die. Die. And I'm just like, well, not only did I just instantly lose a life, I don't even have the opportunity to swipe through it right away. So, Fuck off.
Well,
And your fucking
what-
shitty level.
What stage was it? Like, I may have seen one of those.
I don't remember that. There's so many stages that are exactly like that. That's the
Well,
thing.
there's a new glitch that was found. That's why I'm trying to figure out if you got dropped into one of those stages. I would like to call it the dickhead glitch.
What's that?
It makes it so the person that's making the stage is invincible, so they can like run over all these spikes and just finish the stage with this glitch that exists. And it makes it impossible for everyone else to finish it. So like they just upload a stage with this glitch in it, and it shows that they beat it because they used the glitch. But when normal people that didn't use the glitch while making the stage go to start the stage, they're just fucked. They die instantly. And so it's like a way of being like, haha, you just wasted all your lives on this stage.
Yeah, it's ridiculous.
I'm not sure if that's what you ran into. It'd have to be with a lot of spikes.
I ran into, like, someone just,
Fucked your day?
No, like, literally put, like, an enemy at the starting area. Like, like, you literally have a second to finish it.
Jesus.
I didn't run into any that were like, I don't think I could beat this level, but they were just more like, a lot of the levels I skipped, I'm just like, this is stupid. Like, I really don't have any interest in doing this level.
If you play the easy stages, which are boring more often than not, there are some interesting ones. Like, I found this maze where you had to drive the Mario Kart. That was pretty cool.
I played that one too, that was awesome.
Yeah.
I played a Pac-Man level where you play as Pac-Man, and then you have to keep, like, I think it was, like, the P blocks to open up so you can go through.
Are there giant boos in it that represent each of the ghosts?
I don't think they were boos. I think it was something else.
Okay, I was going to say, because that is actually another stage made by that same guy I was talking about that's been making those Your Friends Hate You stages and uploading his videos online on YouTube. And into Pac-Man, and then you go actually through a maze, and there are ghosts in the maze, and they're giant boo ghosts. It's pretty neat. I liked it. But yeah, there's a lot of the easy courses, like I was trying to say, that are like, don't touch anything.
The easy courses. I like the EG courses.
What? Oh. Man.
Oh, man.
A lot of the easy courses that are like, don't touch anything. And some of those are cool.
What about the OG courses?
But when you get 6 of them in a row, it's like, oh, come on. I'm really... And then the like 1-1 revised courses where like they added one extra thing and they're like, done! And it's like, come on.
I don't know.
They didn't even try. I've run into so many of those.
There are a lot of levels where people don't even try. That's definitely a thing.
Yep.
I had one when I was going through the 100 Mario whatever. It was called Freebie. Literally, you just spawn, walk to the right, and then flag. I was like, dude, come on. Like, why are you even putting this in there? It's stupid.
One of my favorite stages I've seen so far is this one where you spawn in a room that's completely walled off except for one area that you can break, but the room is full of trampolines and they're bouncing everywhere, and you are wearing the trampoline suit. You start with it, so you're one of those trampolines and you can't tell what is you and what's the trampolines placed in the stage. Oh my god, that stage was so awesome. You had to find your way out of it by figuring out which of the trampolines was you that was bouncing everywhere. And that stage was fucking cool. I loved that stage.
That sounds pretty neat.
Yeah, there's some interesting things that I've run into. Like, things that I was like, I never would have thought about that. And, like, on the other hand, like we were saying, there's plenty of shit stages in this game.
Yeah. I still haven't... a lot of it's been because I've been sick this week, and most of my time has been doing, like, less effort things in video games, like movies. I've literally just been like, I don't even feel like doing any...
Have you watched Foodies yet? You should.
Watched what?
Foodies yet.
No.
You should. It's a good little horror film.
Generally, what I do when I'm sick and, like not like, oh, I have a cold sick, but, like, bedridden sick, I just go on Netflix and pick whatever shitty Netflix anime I can find and watch that for however many days I'm sick.
I finished watching The League. I always like watching The League.
That's a good show.
Yeah, it makes me laugh.
It's funny.
But
People from the League are in Cooties, I believe.
oh, I thought you were going to say Mario Maker. I'm like,
Yeah.
I don't think so, Brandon.
I don't know. I
Maybe.
mean, there's a lot of good costumes, but I don't.
There are some good costumes, but I have not seen the costumes from some of the League characters.
Oh yeah, definitely. They exist. You gotta look harder.
You look in the code. You got to dig in the code.
Special made. It's like the best costumes.
Hmm. So, anything else on Mario Maker this week, guys? We talked about it quite a bit last week, but I don't know if there's anything else to add, aside from the fact that I feel like there's a lot of shitty levels.
There are shitty levels, which is why I'm gonna make better levels. It's gonna happen.
Well, I mean, when the bar's set that low,
I do wish there was a better way to, like, update levels, since that's not really a thing. Like, I actually went through and updated that level that I made, with not even, like, anything drastically changed. I actually just added more arrows. And...
Go this way, bitch!
I appreciate you taking the time to do that for me.
Did you beat the level?
I did. I haven't played it since.
That's it. Yeah.
I beat it when we were on the podcast last time.
But the funny thing
I'm
is...
having an issue.
So there's no way to update it, you just re-upload it again. So I'm like, well, I don't want 2 copies uploaded, so I deleted the original one. But now the funny thing is, like, the new level has, like, a 0% completion ratio.
Yeah, that's kind of silly.
Ratio. Yeah, so I'm just like, I didn't change anything gameplay-wise, and no one can get through this. I don't understand what's going on. So, maybe the arrows have confused them. Maybe people don't trust arrows anymore. I don't know.
I don't trust.
I don't trust arrows in this game. I've been fucked over so many times by, like, here's the arrow, go this way, and you go down there and you're dead.
Yeah, no, that's what my friend is saying too. He's like, yeah, I don't even look at arrows anymore. I just, nope, that just kills you. That's all they do. That's all they do. It's death. Death arrows.
Well, you're bucking the trend because now someone's going to be like, I'm not going to follow that arrow. And they're not going to follow your arrow, then they're going to fuck themselves over. And like, shit.
Yep.
Should have followed that arrow.
When they get stuck in that one room, just have it written in coins, should have followed the arrow.
The other thing that always surprises me too, and like this is stuff that I felt like was good, like Mario level design. Like when I made my levels, I didn't make anything that instantly killed you. I mean, that's really bad. I also made it so you couldn't get like stuck anywhere. So like you're not going to end up in like a pit, and that's just there, or like an end of the level where there is no way to finish it. Because to me, that's poor level design. Like, if you just either have to, like, wait on a timer or whatever.
I would have gave them a lava pit they could jump in. They have to take their life into their own hands.
Well, I mean, I feel like some of it should be, like, skill-based. So, you know, instead of, like, taking life into your own hands, give them a way out, even if it's not easy. You know, does that make any sense? I don't know. Also, I do not like the levels that start off with the fastest, like, screen moving speed without any warning. That's not fun either. So, I don't know. Although I do actually really like the levels that have 30-second timers when you start those. Those are great. Because that means that level can be beaten in 30 seconds. So, there's usually no trick. I had, like, I was going through the 30-man challenge, or 100-man challenge. That was like a godsend. Like, oh my god, 30 seconds left. I'm like, this is perfect because I'm running out of lives, and I know I can get through this level pretty quickly. So, yeah, that's it. I don't know. I don't think I really have anything else to add. Meaningful. Do you guys want to talk about Destiny?
I do.
Do you?
I think I also do.
Alright.
Yeah, I do.
Let's hear what you have to say.
I now pronounce you man and wife. You may kiss the ginger.
I don't want to kiss the ginger.
I just heard you guys throwing I do's everywhere. So... Oh, actually, rewind one more second. I'm sorry. One last thought on Mario Maker. I thought it was really funny.
So since we rewound, does that mean that me and Brandon aren't?
You're no longer married.
Okay, good.
Uh-huh. Congratulations.
Thank God.
Yeah. So,
that was a terrible marriage.
So, I mean, I haven't seen any of these levels yet, but I do want to say, you could do some really fucking stupid penis levels in Mario Maker.
I do want to say this. Every single time I start a level and it's written in Japanese, I'm like, oh god, what have I gotten myself into?
Well, that is true. But no, so at this point, you guys should have unlocked everything in the game.
but I haven't tried to.
Yeah, well, because it unlocks on a day-to-day basis. So you should have. But if you haven't, it's really your fault. And
It is my fault. I even completely just owned up to that. So, I mean, I don't know what the fuck you're talking
So
about.
anyways, though, I made this level. I think I made like a penis out of blocks. And then...
That should have been the name of the level, penis out of blocks.
Just penis.
So it gets better, So at the front, I put a cannon. And that shoots out squids, of course.
Uh-huh.
But then, the best part is, because with the sound effects, you can record...
It should have been Goombas, because they would look like crabs.
No,
Sorry.
they could crawl on the shaft, probably.
Oh, okay, there you go.
Yeah.
No, but wait, is the cannon shooting the squids at the tip?
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Fantastic.
So it shoots out the tip. But then the
10
best
out of
thing
10?
is-
10 out of 10?
No, not yet.
Okay.
The best part is recording your own
7 out
sound
of 10.
effects. Because
Oh!
I made it so when you jumped on the penis, it goes, penis! every square you take, it's like, penis!
You're a better man than I. I would have taken it up a notch. I would have went in my kitchen, made a bowl of macaroni and cheese, and just started stirring it into my mic.
Uh-huh.
And then that would have been the sound effect for the
Just
for the front.
squishing noises.
Yeah, just squishing noises. But did you publish that level?
No, I did not.
Oh, I
You
would
should
love to
publish
see
that
this
level.
level.
I don't want to
It's
get,
so
like,
good.
because Nintendo would be like,
Oh my
you're
god.
banned
so-
for making Mario levels forever.
Well, no,
Well,
because
then
they can
get
just email
me a
them and be like,
video of it.
just be like, that's not a wiener.
yeah, that's not...
That's a wiener.
I mean, I don't think the custom recorded soundtracks like go through like the custom levels. Like if you record something, like that won't go through because
It
obviously they don't let
should.
you.
I really wish it would.
I know.
I would love to run into levels where just like custom sounds are played.
I would not, and I will give you my reasoning. Have you ever played a Little Big Planet level where somebody recorded custom sounds?
I have. That's why I would love
It's-
to play a level.
Fucking horrifying, because it's
I
usually some
know.
8-year-old kid saying some dumb shit.
I know. That's why I would love to play one. You know, it'd be fucking creepy as shit. I would love to play one where like you're like walking down and like there's like little bouncy pads and it's just like, Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name.
Why is the Our
Fuck,
Father
creepy. Creepy music, creepy ass music.
You can already do really creepy stuff with it. Like you don't have to.
Like
Apparently, I mean,
a
he
prayer.
made a penis that says penis when you jump on it.
Yeah.
Just in case you didn't know, it was a wiener.
And anyways,
Yeah, how would you get around that one being like, it's not a wiener? And then Nintendo's like, but it says penis when you jump on it.
No.
it's an airship that shoots squids from the front.
Obviously, it's saying
Yeah,
weenus. It's telling you what the little skin on the end of your elbow is.
This is educational.
It's educational.
If you can't appreciate this, then I'm just going to trade my copy of Mario Maker because you don't understand my thought process.
You don't understand education, and you don't
Right.
understand creativity, and you're stifling creativity, Nintendo. How
Yeah,
dare you?
you're like the Common Core, Nintendo.
Yeah, Nintendo,
Yeah.
you're being like Nintendo. Stop it.
So, now that I got our penis conversation out of the way, do you guys want to talk about Destiny?
I'm sorry. I immediately thought again after you said that of like that one video where it's like you take a bunch of eggs, pour in some flour, mix the fuck out of it, and what do you get? Penis!
I have no idea what you're
I
talking
don't know.
about.
You've
I
never
saw
seen
it.
that video? Oh
Uh-huh.
my god, I gotta find that for you. It's so good. Okay, anyway.
I don't know why you're so excited about it. It just sounds like a dude
I haven't.
stirring shit
Oh
together.
no, it's so
Like,
good. I gotta.
Well, why you find that? I will start-
Destiny. Let's talk
Oh
about
yeah, I
it.
will talk about the Taken King. So I actually didn't buy the Taken King until I saw you talking about it on Facebook, Brandon,
Okay, go on.
and I was like, "All right, it's got to be good," because you told me it was good. A few other friends of mine said it was really good, so I was like, "All right, I'll bite."
And
I
now you're
bought
like, why the fuck did I waste my money on this shit?
And now I'm like, "Where the fuck was this last year, Bungie?"
Yeah, exactly. What the fuck, Bungie? This is what we should have got from
I'm
the
so
beginning.
mad.
Why is
I'm
this?
so mad.
Why is this not? Why was this not the original?
I'm
thing?
mad that it's so good
I know, right?
because it added a lot of shit. Like there's characters that I care about now. Like Cade 6 is a fucking bro.
Yeah? Dude, that guy is badass.
Yeah, I made a hunter because of it.
Dude, get your ball off my table.
Yeah, get your ball off my table. They added cutscenes and they actually explain story, which is really
I know,
surprising.
right? And not only that, but you could scan things that explain story also while in the missions. That shit's cool, too.
You actually scan shit now, and they explain to you, hey, this is of some importance, or hey, this is not important whatsoever.
Mm-hmm.
And it's not just the, alright, run here, deploy your ghost, and fend off hordes type gameplay that they did for vanilla Destiny. So, I'm loving the Taken King because it made the game so much better and gives me hope for future expansions and future things that they do with the series, but it also infuriates me that I spent this money on Destiny a year ago, only to now to start enjoying it properly after spending another $40.
I know.
So it's a very... I'm in a conundrum.
Because they've made a product that's worth your money now, but this should have been the product we got last year.
I stand behind it 100% that this game should have been delayed a year, at least.
Without a doubt.
Because it seems like the Taken King
is what Destiny should have been from the beginning.
Yeah, could have been.
It probably would have caught on and kept people around a lot longer.
Yeah.
If they had released the Taken King version of Destiny instead of what we got.
Because now it feels like that vanilla Destiny was just kind of like a mix match of just kind of bullshit.
Vanilla Destiny was the beta.
Vanilla Destiny was the beta. I was still playing the beta.
we never stopped playing the beta. We just had to pay $60 for an extension.
Yeah, basically. They come out the gate with the Taken King, albeit it is a bit short for what it is.
Yeah.
It doesn't warrant a full release, but I think it was worth $40.
But when you think about it, it does kind of, because it added armor. You've got the new raid. You've got 4 new strike missions. I mean,
true. And all the
and you have that story mode that instead of having 2 missions for the story mode, which was what every other DLC was, it was like, let's do the story mode now that we've added the extra missions for. JK, it only took 15 minutes. This one took at least 2 hours to finish.
I played this for a few, not like hardcore for a few hours, but I downloaded it, I think Wednesday night, and I finished it on Thursday.
You killed Oris, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
No problem.
And that ending was awesome.
It was good. It was really good.
It was kind of, you're gonna make some more DLC, but at the same
it's completely a setup. But I'm excited for that now because I know what they're capable of now.
Dude, that opening cutscene that we actually saw, where they were like fucking flying through space, it gave me like Star Wars vibes, and it was cool as shit.
It looked great. The animation looked great. I was like, I'm just so mad because
this is what we should have had.
This is what we should have had. And I feel like if they had just released the Taken King by itself, as short as it is, and then it came out like half a year later and be like, all right, here's all this other bullshit, or even just included it. Like, Destiny as it is now should have came out like this a year ago. But, I don't know. I feel very conflicted.
You can now track your missions that you're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, fucking, I really like Nolan North as the new fucking little cube dude.
I was talking to somebody about that. They were saying how all of his new lines are fantastic, which, yes, they are.
Yes.
But all of his older lines,
he went back and re-recorded. They sound very awkward because they weren't written for him. Yeah, I agree with that.
Yeah. But all of his new shit sounds great. I just, in general, I just love it.
There's personality to the game now.
Yeah, like, again, I didn't care about any of the characters before, but now I have, like, personalities for every character that I'm like, alright, I like them because of that, or I don't like them because they're kind of stupid.
And there's actually a lot of callbacks to Season 1. Have you found any of them yet, or, like, noticed anything?
Not particularly.
Alright, well, first thing was, when you first booted up Taken King, and you had that free engram that was said to be a green or something that was being given to you, but then it turned out to be an exotic. I don't know if you've got that, because I don't know how long you played. You didn't get it? Okay. No. Basically, it said something like, you know how you have to take the beginning of Destiny, you would take, like, these fucking awesome Ingrams that were like purple, and then you get like greens or whites because of how bad it was done. They made like a joke about that in the description for the Ingram before he told you what it was. And then you got an exotic instead of a green, which is what it said you would get. And I was like, oh, fuck yeah, that's awesome. And then, like, I was running around in the hub world because I was waiting for my friend to get done with all his shit that he was turning in and picking up and everything. And, like, the NPCs actually talk now, and you can hear them talking in the background. And, like, one of them was like, there used to be a ball here, but I don't know what happened to it. And there was like that bouncy ball we used to have that was in the main like lobby thing. A few days later, there's a new ball now in the. Oh
yeah, me and a few people were online like randomly playing with it.
Yeah, it fucking lights up when you hit it and everything. It's so cool. I love it. But like, yeah, it's little things like that's bringing the game together. Like they gave it personality and they made it a game and not just a grind fest. I mean, granted, it still has a ton of grinding because it's an MMO, but they made it a fucking
it's
game.
Fun. It's fun now, and I like that all the older strikes now are changed a bit, that they include the Taken. Mm-hmm. So it's very obvious that this is not an expansion. It's more like, so this is what Destiny is now.
Yeah, this is
what the game is now.
Yeah.
So, which is fine with me. I mean, there's really, if you're playing the game for the first time, there's really nothing you were missing before this. So. Yeah. But no, it's definitely $40 well spent.
And now there's
stop playing it.
Did you hear about the new cheese that someone found over the weekend?
The new cheese?
Yeah, the new cheese.
What? Is that some hip slang that I'm not familiar with down
cheese,
south?
Like cheesing a boss. No, it's Destiny slang. It's where you cheese the boss and like get Ingrams that you shouldn't be getting for practically doing no work whatsoever. You know, like fucking whenever you're playing an MMO and you fucking get someone knocked off the edge or you do something that you shouldn't do, and it's called cheesing. But anyway, so like this one is you start the easiest boss in the entire game after going to Xur and buying this thing called the 3 coins.
I did hear about that.
Yeah, you pop the 3 coins, and after you've popped the 3 coins, you go to the easiest boss in the whole game, fucking get to the checkpoint right before him, pop another, and then you go to him, take 3 shots with a sniper rifle, and then pull out your rocket, run and jump into his face and blow yourself up and kill him and yourself at the same time. Respawn from the checkpoint, go and pick up your loot if there is any. If not, restart, do it again, over and over and over again. And people were getting, like, the legendary of legendary Ingrams that you would have to fucking not farm, but, like, do all these ridiculous shit to get. But since they had boosted their chances with the 3 coins, because what it does is it boosts your chance to get a legendary Ingram whenever you kill a boss. And if you don't get one when you kill a boss, then the next boss you kill, you have a higher chance of getting one, which is why people would kill themselves to respawn the boss and then do it again, you know? Mm-hmm. So there was that. That was cool. And a lot of fun. From what I've heard, I have a friend that's now fully decked out in new armor.
I have found some new love for this game, and I'm really excited that they made it enjoyable again, because I really did like it a lot at launch, and then it did lose its kind of draw over, a bit of time.
Yeah, because if you do the same shit over and over again, and there's, like, only one way to do that shit, then, yeah, of course that shit's gonna get boring after a while.
But now I'm liking what they did with it, so I'm really having a lot of fun, and I already started a new character, which then I put up to level 25 using the whatever that shit was.
Oh shit, so. Yeah, we didn't even talk about the new thing. I have the fucking Sith Lord.
Yeah.
Because you get, like, this new power, and each character has a different power.
Oh, so, yeah, the new subclasses. No,
yeah, the new subclasses.
Are you a warlock?
I'm a warlock, yes. So I'm a fucking Sith Lord.
I don't
lightning!
I scream that I'm Static Shock.
Oh, I like it.
Because it's such an awesome subclass, too, because I played Voidwalker for the longest time, and then when, obviously, the subclass came out, I changed to that. I love it. I love playing in multiplayer, because it's like, you're killing one person, and then his partner comes up, and then, oh shit, chain reaction, now you're getting shocked.
Yep.
And I get, like, triple kills every time I use it.
It's good.
Sweet.
I like it.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, apparently there's, I think my friend's a hunter, and there's apparently some kind of thing you can do with them now that allows you to basically have wall hacks in multiplayer. So,
that's with the bow and arrow, or?
Yeah, I think with the bow and arrow person, yeah. You, like, are able to pinpoint where people are on the map even if you haven't seen them. I don't know how it works, and I don't know if it works in multiplayer. I just know it is an ability that you get, so I would think that that wouldn't be the only ability restricted from being in multiplayer, so...
Yeah, I know you can, like, mark people in the single-player missions.
So, like, wall hacks, basically, is what the hunter gets. Which is pretty cool. I mean, because they're kind of squishy to begin with. Like, they don't take much damage. They just kind of break easy. But yeah, I like it. Taken King is what Destiny should have been. It's really good.
And I'm not sure how long this deal's going on for, but if you have original Destiny, and if you just own that game, you can take it to GameStop, and they'll trade it in for $20 and give you the Destiny Taken King core game and both DLCs for $40.
Yeah, it's pretty neat.
Which is pretty nice. So, it's a good time to start playing Destiny, or start playing Destiny again if you lost interest in it.
Agreed. Entirely.
Sure it is.
Listen, you, with your StarCraft and your Mario making.
Yeah, that. How about you? How's the Zelda thing going?
Nick.
Yes.
Nick. I read this new comic. It's not new, but it's new to me. You've got to check it out. It's called Morning Glories.
I've heard of it.
That sounds lovely.
It's about these kids that are high school, but they like been accepted into this prestigious place to further their education and everything. But turns out that all of the teachers there are psycho, cuckoo, bonkers crazy, and it becomes
an Image comic.
This is an Image comic. And, like, if you look at the cover, you would not think the story is anything like what it is from the cover. Because it looks very, like, very tame.
High school, yeah.
Yeah. This is about, like, interdimensional portals and demons that live in the basement and suicidal thoughts that are implanted into children's minds so they will kill themselves, so they will open up a, like, another dimension where they exist and they are some other kind of being, and so that they can cross over into that. This shit goes crazy. This is the Lost of comics, and it's fantastic. Like, every week I've been buying another volume. Not issue, but entire volume.
So if it was the Lost of comics, wouldn't you buy like 2 volumes and then the third volume would be like complete shit? And the fourth volume you're trying to buy your love back. And then by the 6th volume they just have no fucking clue what to do and they just do whatever they can to make it end.
Let me explain the way I've explained this to people. Morning Glories is Lost in comic format if Lost didn't fucking suck. In the end.
Oh, see, that's a big caveat. You didn't say that the first time.
Yeah, because you didn't give me a goddamn chance because you never wanted that. So
we gave you a chance to say it. Like, I didn't stop you from finishing your sentence.
It seems like, me personally, like, Image Comics has stepped up their game recently.
Image Comics, I basically only buy Image. I also bought The Wicked and the Divine. I read the entire first volume, and I'm on the second one now.
They have a lot of good series going on right now.
The Wicked and Divine is about Satan/Lucifer being framed for a murder she didn't commit.
Fantastic. I honestly, I haven't bought any comic books in so long, man.
Image is where to go. They've got some good shit. They have another new one called We Stand on Guard that's like only in issue format. There's not even a volume of it yet. And it's about the United States versus Canada in World War III.
Wait, what's it called?
We Stand on Guard.
I have to watch or buy that. No, watch.
And like the United States has mechs. It's fucking nuts. It's insane.
I want to read that.
It's so good. It's so good.
I'm gonna have to read that.
I recommend it. Very
Does
much
Canada
so.
win?
I don't know. I'm only 3 issues in because that's all that exists so far.
I don't know, but there's a robot very reminiscent of Liberty Prime on the front.
Mm-hmm. You're correct.
Yes, I have to go on my comic shop later on and place an order.
That series is good. Damn good. It's made by the same people that did Saga, and Saga's amazing.
Okay, I can bite.
Yep.
So, anyways, Nick, how's the Zelda playthrough going?
I haven't. I haven't been playing it.
What about Final Fantasy II?
That's almost done.
Metroid Prime 2?
My GameCube's not plugged in.
You know, you have a problem with finishing games that end with 2.
Hey, that's good.
There's
You should play Half-Life 2. Because then you won't be disappointed, because you'll never get to play the third one.
I did beat Half-Life 2.
Oh my god.
I love Half-Life.
I never finished Half-Life 2.
Speaking of things that end in 2. StarCraft II. I've been playing that a bunch the last day or two. So, I finally went through and finished the Heart of the Swarm campaign, because it's, I don't know, how long has it been out? 2 years? I don't even remember anymore. It needed to be finished. That's where we were at this point.
Did you get Legacy of the Void beta?
I actually just pre-ordered it today. I'm waiting for my email for the code.
Okay.
So, that is where it is at this point. Because I saw that they just, apparently not only do you get the beta, but I guess you also get 3 prologue levels.
Yeah.
For the new campaign, which is really exciting. I don't know.
Yeah, that's why I was asking. I know you don't care about the multiplayer probably as much, because the multiplayer scene in StarCraft is kind of, ugh.
I think we talked about it last week. I can't remember, but if not, I'll just say it again. So StarCraft, I really like the campaign, and I also like playing cooperatively against computers.
Yeah.
I don't really care about.
I like that in
it.
MOBAs, and yeah, I like that. That's fun.
And actually, so I played a bunch of multiplayer today. I did 2v2 stuff. And the one thing that surprised me the most about this was because I had a lot of good memories from StarCraft. One of my favorite maps was Island Hop.
Did you those were fun.
But there is no island maps for StarCraft 2. I'm sure there's custom made ones, but
I was gonna say there's no custom.
But there's one official one. And I was like, oh, that's weird. Because it's a completely different game when you don't have any way to just send your Zerglings over in 5 seconds. So I really enjoyed that, and I was actually kicking the computer's ass when I had islands. I'm like, yeah, I finally found one. I was like, ugh. Blow up all these ships and just send them out super fast and just wipe them out. I was like, yeah. But it plays so differently than StarCraft 1, just the whole game.
Oh, yeah.
It took me some getting used to, because coming back to it, because I played Heart of the Swarm when it came out, and then I never finished the campaign at the time. So I'm just with all the stuff's going on now, I'm I want to finish it because I want to finish the story and I want to see what's going on. So coming back to it now, my mind, it's not like other games where my mind kind of reverts to, how do I play this game? My mind reverts to, this is how I play StarCraft 1, because that game is literally embedded in me. And, I just kind of have to, figure out, what they changed again. And it's oh, why is this creep not moving on its own like it used to? I don't really understand. Where are the creep colonies? It's just little things like that. And then the other thing is, too, when you go from, and this is actually super, mind-blowing, too, when you go from the campaign to multiplayer, because campaign is basically cheats mode. And then you go to the multiplayer and you're why don't my drones pop out of the eggs instantly? Why do my overlords move slow as balls? And so you have to get used to playing the game for real. Mm-hmm. So it's interesting, but I am really excited for Legacy of the Void. I was actually hoping that the demo code, pre-order, whatever, beta code would have come already, so I could talk about the levels. But I'll talk about it next week. They did put out the video though for the intro video. I love Blizzard cinematics. They are so fucking great.
Blizzard cinematics are amazing.
Did you hear that too, Mike?
What?
It sounded like you said boner.
No,
I definitely did not say
I could have sworn I heard you say boner and then correct yourself to Blizzard.
I don't really love boners. Oh, I mean Blizzard. I really don't see how that would make sense.
I started to say Blizzard, but I almost sneezed, so I went Blizzard cinematics.
Oh, so Brandon said boner cinematics.
Yeah, there you go.
Yep.
That's
I have to know, What? Boner cinematic.
I quit.
Can that please be the name of the episode? Boner cinematic.
I quit.
What is your
Done.
favorite
What is my favorite one?
race in StarCraft?
I like Protoss the best.
Well,
I thought it was
yes.
always Terran, but after going
No,
back to them today, I'm like, Terran is so slow. I'm like, Protoss.
I haven't played StarCraft in so long, and after playing StarCraft 64 again a few weeks ago with my friend, I remembered I was like, yes, this feels right.
Yeah.
Because there's nothing better than playing StarCraft with somebody else for the first time.
Uh-huh.
They have no idea what they're doing, and then you make just 20 different carriers, and just go my fleet and just annihilate them.
Or the second best thing, just like so. One thing I always like to do when I was playing as Terran was just build like a fleet of fucking nuclear missiles.
Oh my god!
And like a fleet of them, and then like just go up to the base, and especially if they don't know what the fuck they're doing, just set up like all these ghosts, and they just sit there and it'll be like, nuclear launch detected, and then like you nuke them and 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 nuke them, and they're like, they literally don't know what the fuck's going on, and they can't keep up with it.
When I was younger, was probably like the most nerve bite, like the most nail biting thing I've ever had to deal with was when I was Terran. I went up with a ghost, and I'm like, all right, I'm gonna fire a nuke tonight. And then you just you walk up and you're trying to like line up the shot, and you're invisible, but you're like, I don't know if they can see me.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm
You
too
launch the
close. And you have like minute where you have to like be in that spot, and you're like, please don't find me, please don't find me, please don't find me.
It's so nerve wracking. I'm like, what the fuck?
And then on the other side of it too, if you're the player and you hear like nuclear launch detected, and you're like, where the fuck is the dot? Where's the dot? Where is it? Run! Run!
Where's the dot? And you just like you're another like Terran. You just like start lifting your shit and moving. Like go. Leave the SCVs. I don't give a fuck.
I mean, that's
Leave
one nice
Mother
thing.
Base.
That is one nice thing about this one too. Is like apparently you can just pile all your SCVs into the command center and just move it.
Mm-hmm.
I also like that you can. I think you can sink like the supply depots into the ground, so you can like use them as like defense, and then just sink them to the ground, and then like walk through them and walk over them again, which is really nice.
I might have to get back into StarCraft. I don't know. I love it so much, but it's just I can't play online.
Yeah, that is.
I don't have the dexterity. I admittedly do not have the dexterity to play that game online.
To get to my point to what I was saying was that so I went to go boot up StarCraft II the other day, and it's like, I'm just gonna update this thing, and it just sits there, and I'm like, what? What are you updating? It just says it does nothing. Like,
that game still has like custom mode, right?
Yeah, I went into custom matches and stuff when I did it. So it's
I'll do custom like I'm talking about like how like in StarCraft 1 there was like tower defense or some like stupid shit like that.
Oh yeah, there's all sorts of like custom crazy modes.
Because that's the only online multiplayer I can do.
Yeah, and that was always fun too. I remember I always actually used to do like RPGs and stuff. Like people made these crazy RPGs. In StarCraft.
They were so fun.
Yeah.
They were so great, and like if you got like Protoss, you get the fucking the Templars and shit, and you just wreck face.
Yeah, you'd be like, oh, I'm gonna be a mage, and you're like, oh yeah, I got all these crazy powers and stuff. Yeah.
Hey, Mike.
Have
you ever done the digital BlizzCon ticket?
No, I'm not going to ever do a digital BlizzCon ticket.
Okay. No, I was just curious, because you get a ton of free shit for it. That's why I was wondering.
Nope, because I don't care about any of the free shit that they give away. Like, I even looked at, like, the Legacy of the Void, like, digital super whatever edition. And I'm like, it's like free pets and Hearthstone cards. I'm like, I don't give a shit about any of this. Like, none. I'm like, nope, I just want the regular one. Thanks, guys. So...
Oh, you mean they have awesome collector's editions of everything, though. They're nice.
Well, like, physical collector, but I'm talking about, like, digital.
Oh, yeah, digital from the fuck itself. It's just like, hey, here's a portrait. Here you go.
But anyways, yeah, so what was the point I was trying to make?
You don't like digital goods.
No, it was before that. We derailed, like, 3 times. In between, like, the point I was trying to get to and here. So, StarCraft, it is... Wow, I totally lost it.
Pokemon would make great power generators.
No, I don't think it was about gameplay. It's about something I liked in the game, I think. Oh, yeah, no, I remember what it was. Okay, yeah. So, I go to play the game a couple days ago, and I like press the icon that I have that's like StarCraft II. So I click on it, and it's just like, oh yeah, just updating, and it loads up like this bar, and it gets like 33% done, and then it just stops. And I'm like, what? What is this? And so I tried doing like research and stuff, and I couldn't figure it out. And then apparently I just somehow figured out that you don't load it straight from the game anymore. There's this app called like BattleNet, and it's like basically their version of Steam just for like the Blizzard games. I didn't even know about that. And you think that the game would like be like, hey, maybe you should download this if you want to play your games that you already own. No, I was just confused as fuck and just like, why won't this work? And that's what it was. Yeah, so that was really weird. I don't know why they did that. But once I figured that out, now I can play, and that was great. So, yeah. So that's StarCraft II, and I like it, and it's fun.
All right, there you go.
Ah, and I don't know. Do we have any other games to talk about before we move on to news? We got a ton of news.
No, we are pretty good.
No? Okay. All right, so let's move on. We'll start with TGS news, because there was a bunch of stuff there after Brandon gives us the news thing. Yeah, you thought you were off the hook.
Yay. Here comes news. It's the news for everyone. Everyone will have fun with the news that we've created for all of you. It's the news. It's the news. It's the news.
I was starting to think if it was ever going to end.
Yeah, it was like,
after we continue with the news, we'll always say hello to you with the news.
Hello to you with the news. My name is Mike Anastasia, and she has some great Tokyo Game Show news for you this week. Fantastic
with the news
stuff. You can just have background music.
I made you start laughing. I win. If I can make Mike stop doing what he's doing, then you win. That's how it works.
You know what? It's really easy to make me laugh, so I wouldn't give yourself any points for that. And it'd be harder for you to keep doing the background music while I'm doing the news.
I
couldn't do it.
I could.
No, you can't. You cannot. So, the TGS news. Project Morpheus is now PlayStation VR.
No one's surprised by that.
What's going on.
No one is surprised by it because it is a great new name for the virtual reality stuff. See, look at that. It didn't take you long to start laughing. You only think you made it a minute.
I couldn't do it. It was too funny.
Anyway. Yeah, the surprising name of PlayStation VR.
Yeah,
it's
PlayStation VR. I mean, it makes a lot of sense. I mean, I don't think anyone was expecting any crazy name. Like, you know that they're going to go to something obvious.
They should have stuck with Morpheus.
I mean, they could have called it PlayStation Morpheus, but,
they could have stuck with it, and then they could have got the guy that plays Morpheus to do ads for it. And I would have loved that.
That'd be a little weird.
Yeah, it would be, but...
He did an ad for a car commercial. Why can't he do one for...
Because he's washed up now.
Because cars are more marketable.
But the other thing, so there is another quote from Sony where they basically Project Morpheus, PlayStation VR, going to come out in 2016, and it's going to be priced just like a console.
Wait, what?
Yeah, the problem is it's a new platform, technically. Because
it's going to be $400?
Well, they didn't set a price.
I don't think...
They didn't set a price. I would... Okay, so think about it like this, Brandon. Let's say you already own a PlayStation 4, like you do, okay?
Yeah.
But that's all you have. You don't have... You just got the PlayStation, maybe a couple games, and the controller that came with it, okay? Let's say that's where you are right now. Well, Project Morpheus is the headset, but it also needs the PlayStation camera and Move controllers. So, $400 makes sense if you're looking at a bundle like that, right?
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe if you already have the headset, or maybe if you already have the camera and the Move controllers.
But what if those
maybe it'll be $300.
Part of it? What if you're only getting the VR headset for that $400?
Well, here's the thing.
And you still need to buy the camera and the Move controllers.
I don't think it's going to be $400. I think it'd be a really, really stupid idea for them to make it that much money.
I think it's going to be $300.
I think the headset by itself, assuming you have the camera and 2 move controllers already, is going to be like 150, maybe 200.
No.
Yeah. And then the actual headset with camera and then move controllers probably like 350.
My question is, why does it need the camera?
Because it needs to track the move stuff.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
I think
what if you're just using it for like the head tracking then?
I don't think
you still need a camera.
Yeah, okay. I think the camera also tracks something on the headset too.
I was just curious because like then how is the like the other VR headsets tracked?
The other ones like the
Oculus, for example.
Oculus,
Magic.
I don't remember, but I know
Magic. I like Nick's answer.
The one that Valve is using, that one has like the lighthouse beacons.
Yeah.
I think it's called Lighthouse, actually.
There's always a girl and there's always a lighthouse.
Yes. Apparently, people are saying that the PlayStation VR works better than the Oculus.
I wouldn't doubt it.
I've heard they're different for different reasons.
I'm not really sold on virtual reality as a whole, though. I don't really care.
I'll try it.
You know what? That's the thing. That's my thing with it, too. Because I remember when they announced it, I'm like, oh, yeah, I really want this.
I want to play Kitchen. That's all I want to do. I want to play Kitchen.
My problem is now I don't know what I would play with it. Like, if there was a lot of games for it, I would be like, oh yeah, sure. I think this will end up being like a wait and see for me, and especially on the price. Because Nick, I'm just telling you right now, you can barely get a 3DS for $150. You're not getting fucking a VR headset for $150. So
I was thinking more like $250.
$250. So Vita is equivalent to the price of.
Here's the thing: I've already been burned once on a quote unquote different platform of PlayStation stuff, i.e. the Move.
I mean, well, I didn't spend a lot on my Move stuff, so
because like that Move bundle was like $100, I think, right?
See,
when it first came out.
I got mine for free, but it was something like that. So,
which wasn't bad. I mean, you're getting a game, a PlayStation camera, and a controller, so that's not too bad.
Meanwhile, I've been snatching up PlayStation controllers on the cheap because all my friends want to use them when we play Johann Sebastian Joust, which is the best Move game ever.
It is the best Move game ever, and yes, PlayStation Move controllers are fucking cheap as hell, which is great because if you play that game like me and my friends play it, you're gonna destroy them.
Did you guys hear about Kitchen?
I don't.
Oh yeah, that's like the one where you're like tied up in the kitchen thing.
Yeah, the one that's so scary. People were like literally ripping the headset off their head at I think it was PAX maybe. Yeah.
And see, that's another thing that that's another reason why I think I would prefer Oculus or whatever Steam's doing to Morpheus. Because you're going to have it's more of an open platform. Morpheus, you're going to be tied down to whatever's on the PlayStation 4. Mm-hmm. So there is that. I mean, it's interesting. It is interesting. Although, to be fair, Nick, the last virtual reality crazy thing that I bought, I really did like, and that was Virtual Boy. Yeah.
I like the Virtual Boy too. But here's the thing. With virtual reality in a whole, I don't particularly care about it because it's not really virtual reality. It's more screens that are really close to your eyes with head tracking. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I guess.
Yeah, like I said, I think for this one, at least for me, it's going to come down to price, and it's going to come down to software.
Definitely.
What if they were like Fallout 4 Morpheus?
Then I would never be on the podcast ever again.
No, exactly,
because I would just be in the wastelands of Boston.
But then if they're like it's $600, then you're going to be like,
fuck
no. He would just be in the wastelands of Boston.
So, but I mean, if they're like, I honestly, I do think it's going to be $250 to $400 is the range I would say. But I think it will be like I just said. I think there will be bundles. Like, where it'll be like, if you have the camera and the Move stuff, if you don't have the camera and the Move stuff. So, I
think what they're probably going to do most likely is they're going to, pretty soon, probably at the Paris Game Show, is probably announce some sort of pricing point for it. Or even at the PlayStation Experience in December, announce the pricing point for it, and then be like, hey, America, PS4 price cut, to like soften the blow.
That could work.
That would make sense, a little bit. But I don't know. Like it's gonna be a tough sell, and I really think that they will need to think it through quite a bit to make sure it works. So hopefully it has the right software for it, because I think that will be the biggest thing. I think there's like something
but
like
anything.
There's something like 16 or 20 games announced for it already. So yeah, so here are the confirmed titles that I can see. Riggs, Godling, Headmaster, Future Didium. I don't know.
Apparently, Project Cars is going to be playable on it, as is Surgeon Simulator.
Super Hypercube, Wayward Sky, Hyper Void, Gnog, Trackmania, Albino Lullaby.
Whoa, Trackmania is amazing. That would be awesome in VR. But I
Oh,
would vomit
Brandon,
all over
Here
the
you
place.
go. Ark Survival Evolved is going to be.
Oh my goodness! World of Diving, Pollen, Battlezone, World War Tunes, TOONS, The Hum, The Assembly, Eve Valkyrie, which I know I feel like the Eve stuff. Adrift, Keep Talking and Nobody Explodes, Mind, Path, Thalamus. I think
That sounds interesting.
I think you already said Surgeon Simulator. Among the Sleep, Loading
Yeah,
Human, Omega Agent, Synthesis Universe, Get Even, Vanguard 5, Technolust Scanlines, Minotaur Rescue, Cube with a Q. There's Project Cars, which you brought up already. And
Cube is an
Warfighter.
awesome game. That game would be amazing in VR.
Oh, Harmonix Music VR. I don't know what that is. It sounds like it's an app. So maybe you can just...
Probably for the
music.
probably for Rock Band 4, which comes out in like 12 days.
Alright. And, I don't know. That is all. There's that one... What is the one where you're like... I know people have been talking about this one a lot lately. The one where you're, like a student, like a sensei. It's like a dating thing. I don't remember. People have been talking about it a lot. The guy's made a lot of news, like, the last week. Anyone?
What are you talking about?
About a flirting game? Like, hold on, let me see here. Summer Lesson?
Yeah, that one.
What?
It's called Summer Lesson. Bandai Namco is making it. It's a romance simulator, apparently.
Whoa, who's it? What's it? Oh. Is it dating
know.
sim? Is it a dating sim?
I guess. It's a romance sim, so...
So...
I don't know.
Yeah, there's
weird.
that. I don't know. Anything else you guys want to talk about in the VR stuff? I mean, we actually talked a lot more about it than I expected.
Mm-hmm.
But it looks exciting. It'll be interesting to see what else they have. So, moving on. Uncharted 4 multiplayer beta starts on December 4th.
How do I get in on?
Yeah. Ace Attorney anime?
No, wait, I was asking a question.
Oh, well, what's
How
your
do you
question?
get into beta?
Well, you
Gotta
know,
buy the
you
collection.
have to buy the Uncharted collection.
Oh, okay, that's all? Okay, cool.
Yeah. Of course. What else would it be?
I didn't know if, like, maybe it was, like, a special, like, if you pre-order the collection only, then blah, 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 blah.
Oh, no.
I didn't want to miss out on it, because I'd be fucked.
Or it could be like, go to Subway and get your multiplayer beta code.
Or maybe there was a website that I had to go to register for it. That's why I was asking.
Yeah, anyways, Ace Attorney anime coming in April 2016. I'm guessing it's Japan only at this point.
Well, they had a live-action movie, so fuck yeah.
Anime would be
an anime.
Even better, probably.
Dude, did you see the live-action movie? Because it was amazing.
No, I saw like a segment of it. I saw it.
Dude, fucking find it and watch it because it's amazing.
I think it's just on
So
YouTube.
good.
I mean, it shouldn't be hard for me to just pull up and send to my TV.
No, pay money for it because the person that made that deserves your money.
What are you paying money for?
Is it something I could like buy here?
I think you can buy it on some of the digital platforms.
What are you talking about?
Oh, interesting. The Phoenix Wright movie.
Okay.
You should be excited.
But either way, it's by Takashi Miike, and he is the best. So, there you go.
Yeah.
Throw money at that guy. He makes fantastic movies because he's probably legitimately insane.
Is he?
I saw the ending of Audition. That only a crazy man could think that up.
Actually, it looks like it is on iTunes. So maybe I thought. I did not even figure it would be like a real release. I'm actually surprised.
It became very big when it first released. It's good.
So yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, so definitely don't watch that on YouTube. Go to a place and buy it. Like, that's a good idea. So,
yeah, because give the money to that guy because he deserves money to make movies because he's amazing. He made Ichi the Killer, and Ichi the Killer is an awesome movie. He also made 13 Assassins.
I feel like we've talked about him a couple times on the podcast.
It's because he's the best. Anyway.
Your mom's the best. Boom.
Whoa!
Whoa. Speaking of the best, Persona 5 is delayed till 2016.
You sure it isn't 2015?
Ooch.
It says 2016 on the form right now.
I know, because I edited it, because originally you wrote 2015.
How do you know I wrote it? You could have written it to 2015 and tried to blame it on someone.
Because I
never even
write
thought
stuff on this
2015.
post until you tell me to. And you
Sure.
can't say that's not true.
You've done it before.
I haven't done it in, like, weeks.
Well,
and
I haven't done it in like weeks because I'm a ginger.
No, because I'm busy.
Yeah, busy doing nothing except complaining about Persona 5's delay.
Yeah, that's the one. That's it's right there.
Yeah. So, I don't know if you have anything else to say about it.
It's gonna be a bright, sunny day, and I want to play that game really bad.
Speaking of things you want to play really bad, Kingdom Hearts 2.8 was announced. Or as I like to call it, Kingdom Hearts 3. It's coming soon.
Listen, even saying the word Kingdom Hearts makes my head hurt at this point. Because here's the thing. I love Kingdom Hearts.
Yeah? You're really selling it because it's making you fall asleep.
Yeah, it's making you
I'm
yawn.
falling asleep myself. Anyway, I love Kingdom Hearts, but the issue is, it makes no fucking sense, and it should be a story that's just very straightforward. There's a good guy, there's a bad guy, there's some Disney people, you help them, you make things go good again. It's a very simple story. But now there's time travel, and other dimensions, and fucking different characters that
Since when has
represent
it
the
been
same...
a simple story? Like, it never has been a simple story.
It was simple from the beginning. The first game was very simple.
Nah, it was bullshit. It's always been bullshit. And it's even extra bullshit.
No. It didn't get bullshit until 2. 2 is when it got bullshit.
It was
Chain
always
of Memories,
bullshit.
it was also kind of when it got bullshit. But it got really bullshit when 2 started.
Always bullshit.
I don't think so.
So this game, what does it include, Brandon? Why don't you tell us?
What doesn't it include? It has everything in the kitchen.
Everything that hasn't been remade yet.
I know it's got Dream Drop Distance.
It has Dream Drop Distance. It has...
It has some sort of prologue thing.
It has a
right?
prologue to Kingdom Hearts 3. I know that much.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the thing. What is the third game? Because I don't know.
Well, it's got, and then it has like the videos from another one of the Kingdom Hearts things. That's usually what it is. It'll be like a game, like some 2 playable things, and then a shit ton of videos from.
The videos from Recoded, I think. Maybe? Dude, I don't know what the fuck they haven't put into these yet. I don't know why it's 2.8. What the fuck, game? Makes sense. It was supposed to be 2.9. It doesn't make any sense.
No, it's because that means that they can. Well, I mean, this is basically Kingdom Hearts 3, because it rounds up to 3. And Kingdom Hearts 3 will be 3.476.
Okay, I figured it out.
Okay.
So, Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance is the game that is on display
Yep,
here.
which I said.
All right?
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The cinematic that's on the display is Kingdom Hearts X, which back cover, which is HD cinematics that tells a new tale of the foretellers and reveal new parts of the series' history.
What's Kingdom Hearts X?
It's not a game that exists. There are 2 things that don't exist yet in this release.
Right.
And that's Kingdom Hearts X, which is just a bunch of HD cutscenes that are going to explain what leads up to 3. And then you get the prologue to 3, which is what Kingdom Hearts 0.2 is.
Oh, so it actually kind of seems like it's something that people might actually want.
Well, yeah, definitely, because not a lot of people play Dream Drop Distance. There is no digital release of it, and it's actually kind of hard to find on 3DS currently. And it kind of sucks unless you use 2 sticks. So unless you have the new 3DS, probably won't be that great.
I know the Kingdom Hearts guy too. I'm sorry, I don't remember his name. I remember him saying at one point too that he considered Dream Drop Distance integral to like the Kingdom Hearts story, and that's why he wanted to release it separately at one point too. So, I mean, it's good that it's out there.
I mean, it's a good game. I enjoyed it. I never got to finish it.
Are you going to buy it?
Yeah, this is on PS4. That's another different thing about this. This is the first one of the series that's going to be released on PS4.
Uh-oh.
Yep.
Uh-oh. Speaking of dangerous things, Danganronpa 3 is also coming to PS4 and Vita.
Yo.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I guess I will get that too. And their next piece of news, which is Gravity Rush, which I never got to play. But after seeing what it is, damn, does that look cool.
Well, we'll talk about that in a second. I don't want to talk about Danganronpa for a second.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Just for like literally like a second.
I mean, I thought I was the only one that's played any of the games.
I played 5 minutes of it.
Okay.
So far. Because I bought it when it was on sale, when I told you to buy it too.
Yeah.
I still
and I
haven't
bought
really
both.
had a chance to play it. But yeah, no, it's great. Are you going to go PS4 or Vita with it? For Danganronpa 3?
Since there's an option for PS4, I'm probably just going to go with that.
Mm-hmm. Makes sense.
Because, I only get things on Vita TV if I can't get them anywhere else.
Oh, and I forget you don't have an actual Vita.
Yeah, I don't have an actual Vita.
It does always surprise me.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it was cheap. It was $40, so I was like, fuck it.
Yes. So, anyways. Yeah, so it's coming, and that will be fun. I have to get around to playing Danganronpa at one point, too.
It is a fun-ass game. It's really good. I mean, like, you like the Ace Attorney games. You would like this.
Oh, yeah, I know, I do. I actually, when I played it, I was a bit irritated, because I don't know if I was doing something wrong or if it was my Vita, but I kept on, skipping through things, really quickly, and I'm like, I want to read that, and it's just, flying, doop, 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 doop. I'm like, nope, stop.
Yeah, it shouldn't do that.
Yeah.
In fact, it should be fully voice acted and everything.
Not on all the stuff. Not everything's voice acted.
The entire, first 2 hours is voice acted.
The prologue? I don't think
Yep.
so. I didn't see it.
Yep.
Well, at least the stuff I was looking through was not. I don't know if it was monologue or something, but it wasn't, a conversation thing, I don't think. I don't remember.
The whole, first hour is nothing but a conversation.
I don't remember. It was when he was, meeting all the students for the first time.
Yeah, that's voice acted.
That was not all fully voice acted. I don't know.
That is voice acted.
I don't know what I was skipping, but it was not fully voice acted.
That is totally voice
It was
acted.
not, whatever part I was at was not fully voice acted.
It's voice acted, and it's done in a weird way, because they say what they're saying, but sometimes they say, different versions of it. There was a guy, that's very angry and very, oh, I'm the tough guy. And, it said something like, what are you doing here, Pipsqueak, written or something in the text. But he was like, what the fuck are you doing here? And that's what was said in the voice acting.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, huh? So it does weird shit like that. And most of it's voice acted, like you were saying, but almost all of the introductions where they were introducing themselves is voice acting. And some of it's weirdly, like I was just saying, where, it says one thing, but it says it in a different way in English when it says it out loud. But it is voice acted. I know that for a fact.
Okay.
That's what took so long, because I would have been able to read it much faster, and it wouldn't have taken 2 hours to play the whole intro if it wasn't for that.
Anyways, Gravity Rush. Coming to PlayStation
Yeah,
4.
I've never played this game, but it looks interesting.
I'm not a fan, to be honest.
Really?
Nope. They'd have to change a lot of stuff for Gravity Rush 2.
Explain to me what exactly it is, because it just looked cool to me.
And so as a concept, it's a really neat game. I liked the game until it tries to turn into an action game. So basically, you're this girl.
So the part that interested me the most is going to be the part that's going to disappoint me the most.
The action?
Yeah. Because, it looked like, at least 2 did, it looked like it was trying to go a spectacle fighter sort of route. And,
if they fix the action stuff, then that'd be huge. Then I would be totally okay with that. But as it is, in Gravity Rush 1, horrible.
Okay.
Because you're, basically, you can kind of tilt the feet in whichever direction. I think it was tilt. I don't remember. You move the camera around. I don't remember. Regardless, you have control of gravity. So basically, whichever way you're down, you press whatever way you're kind of facing downwards. That's where the center of gravity is. So everything will move in that direction. So if you're, facing towards the sky, everything will move towards the sky. So it's great to traverse around. You can get to places really fucking fast, and it's kind of cool that way. But then when you have to kick the shit out of people by moving the gravity around, it becomes really annoying.
You think it'll be easier with PS4? Because, you don't have the ability to tilt your PS4 up and down. And I'm pretty sure it's going to use the touchpad instead.
You do have the ability to use gyro controls with the PS4.
Yeah, but do you think they're going to do that? Or do you think they'll have an option to do something else? I mean, it is remastered.
like I said, I don't remember exactly how the controls work. If it did work with the gyro stuff, then I would keep it that way, because I think that.
And I would say, wouldn't it probably be easier with the PS4 if you were doing that, because you don't have to continuously look at the controller. So it's just like you tilt it up, you tilt it down, you tilt it left, you tilt it right. Well,
but the issue wasn't with the controls per se. It was with the way that they did it. I don't know. I'm also frustrated with that game from remembering. I don't even remember what made me so angry with it. Oh. But, like I said, it was the end of the game, and it was the combat. It was not, like, the controls that I can recall. It was not, like, the aesthetics. Like, actually, there were a lot of things I did like about that game. Like I said, I liked its unique factor. I loved the music for that game. Music is great. And like I said, its design aesthetic, I think, was great. But it was the combat. Yeah. That game did not need combat, I thought, and that was what ended up ruining the game for me.
Okay.
So, because it became super tedious at the end, I want to say there was like certain types of enemies that were just really frustrating to do with it, or something. But yeah, but there was something at the end of that game that just ended up becoming frustrating, and that's what ended up doing it for me.
I still want to try it.
I mean, I'd say it's worth trying, probably. I mean, I wouldn't rule out that. Especially depending on the price. I wouldn't rule out that I wouldn't buy it personally on the PlayStation 4, but I just remember being really angry at the stuff at the end of it.
Well, so. Maybe they address some of your problems with the remaster. Who knows?
Maybe not. Who knows? But you're right, it is a remaster, so it's possible that they integrate things into Gravity Rush 2, which I am actually legitimately excited for. So,
cool.
There's that. Other things I'm not excited for. Umbrella Corps. It's a team-based Resident Evil shooter coming in 2016.
Fuck.
Apparently, in the U.S., it's called just Umbrella Corps. There's no, like, Resident Evil, like, tied to the name at all. It's just called Umbrella Corps.
I mean, Operation Raccoon City did so well.
I know. That game was a disaster.
Oh, yeah, completely.
I don't know what they're thinking with this one, but...
Money.
No, I don't even think they're thinking money. Like, they have to... I can't even understand the decision they came with this one. Unless they were like, you can do whatever you want with Resident Evil, just give us money. So...
More or less.
I don't even know. I don't even know what happened with this one. So, I'm sure it will be horrible. Well, no, I won't say that. I mean, I will give it a chance to be horrible.
I'll say it. I'm sure it will be horrible.
I'll give it a chance for it to be horrible on its own merits. But if it's anything like Resident Evil 7 or Operation Raccoon City... Or sorry, Resident Evil 6.
7?
Sorry, 6. Or Operation Raccoon City.
Hold on, let me say this. If it's anything like Resident Evil 6 or Operation Raccoon City or Revelations 2, ugh.
What? You didn't like Revelations 2 was exactly the same as Revelations 1.
No, it wasn't. It was garbage.
It was a great game. I don't know what's wrong with it. Did you finish it?
Not good at all.
We haven't talked about it in a long time.
So fucking shit.
You're shit.
Ooh.
Yeah, I don't even know what's wrong with you, Brandon. That game was great.
That game was bad.
It was good.
It was bad.
It's still on my top 10 list games of the year, but to be fair, I think there's only 13 games on there right now, so...
I only got like 3, and one of them's number 1 for sure.
Oh, is it Resident Evil Revelations 2?
It is not. See, look, it's so boring it made me yawn.
Well, I mean, what? Your games that you've played this year that would be from 2015. Mm-hmm. We got Destiny. Mm-hmm. We got Bloodborne. Mm-hmm. We have Mario Maker. Mm-hmm. We have Splatoon. Mm-hmm. We have... I mean, that's already more than 3 at this point. Revelations 2. It's 5. I mean, you laugh, but if you've only played 5 games this year, that by default makes his list.
It's true.
I think. Because you have to put some... I mean, I guess you could pick another game.
Listen, I mean, Guitar Hero and Rock Band come out in like 3 weeks.
Are you getting both of them?
Yes, I am.
What? You're disgusting.
Yep.
I'm getting Rock Band.
No. Why? Why am I disgusting?
Because you will not need both. Why do you need 2?
Here's the thing. What Guitar Hero is doing made me very interested. The 6 button for gameplay, and the 7th button, which is open strumming, is really interesting to me, and I like the mechanic and the idea of it. I also like the idea of live shows that exist, you being able to play them. That's really fucking cool. Like, for instance, the first live show they're giving is to the people that pre-ordered the game. You get to play through a concert of Avenged Sevenfold, and it will be like high quality video and audio recording with the note charts along with it over the top of it, and you'll be playing along with the actual concert going on in the background of the game. And that's really fucking cool and interesting to me if they like do that sort of thing throughout it. I think that's an interesting concept, and I also like the concept of having 6 to 7 buttons and having to like actually kind of fret the guitar when you're playing it. And I like that idea. It seems neat. It seems different. And I wasn't going to get it until I looked further into the way the game's actually played. And the game seems to be bringing a lot to the table. So, there you go.
Just seems like a lot of money for that. But whatever floats your boat. I mean,
you underestimate how much I enjoy music games. Music games are literally my favorite genre of games. Anytime a new music game shows up on Steam, I will look into it, and if it seems remotely interesting, I'll pick it up. I have a shit ton of music games on my Steam account.
Did you buy Fantasia for the Xbox One?
I did not because I don't have a Kinect, but I really, really want it, and I always think about, like, getting a Kinect just so I can play it.
Nick will probably...
Because it is harmonics, you know?
Yeah.
I would get Dance Central before I got...
Oh, dude, I love Dance Central. Like, no joke. I fucking love Dance Central.
And then you get the two... you get the voice controls and stuff for your Kinect is what I was going for. Totally lost my train of thought there. Which is nice. It's a great way to get around. Although, honestly, the Xbox One UI, like the new one, looks way better.
Windows 10, yeah.
You like the one it has now?
I like the one that's coming up, but I also don't find it too hard to get around with the one that's current.
I don't like the current
I
one
hate
at
it.
all. Yeah.
I can't stand it.
I hate it, and it is disgusting.
I can't stand anything really about the Xbox One.
So, anyways, let's move on.
I just wish they... Hold on. I just wish that they had made it, like, easier to, navigate the, like, games that
They
have
did.
to sell. And...
I just wish games
No.
sold
I meant,
faster.
like, that's the issue I have with the current thing. The current system.
With the games, navigating which games?
Navigating to, like, what's on sale and navigating to what games just came out and what just had a demo release. Like, it's difficult to do that
But
sort of
that's
thing.
Xbox
currently.
Live. That's your problem. I mean, that's their problem, rather.
I was like, that's not my problem. I don't make Xbox Live.
Yes, you do.
Oh, okay.
Uh-huh. We know you're Major... whatever. Major Nelson.
Yeah, that's the one.
Yeah. And, speaking of Major Nelson, Hyrule Warriors Legends is coming out on 3DS, which you already know, but it only is going to support 3D on the new 3DS. Da-da-da.
What?
Yeah. Yeah, apparently it's too intense for the OG 3DS to do 3D, so it's going to support it on the new 3DS.
That is odd.
Not really. I mean, there was stuff like with, what was it? Pokemon last year, like the Alpha, Sapphire, whatever.
Yeah.
Those games you couldn't post to Miiverse unless you have new 3DS, which we didn't even have at the time. And there's that, and then obviously, Smash runs better.
No, see, here's the weird thing about it, because, like, I'm thinking, because it's a Dynasty Warrior-like game, there's a shit ton of people on the screen at once, and blah, 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 wouldn't be able to handle all the 3D. But then I think to myself, one of the original release titles for the 3DS was Samurai Warriors, and that had 3D, and that worked fine.
But see, the thing you have to remember, though, it's this game is a Wii U port, so it's a port down.
Yeah, I guess I understand.
So that. But two, the other thing is with 3D... doing 3D, basically, the system's rendering the image twice. So it has to be able to render like a left screen image and a right screen image. That's why it's like resource intensive, because it has to basically make 2 copies of the game at any given time.
Yeah.
So if you turn that off, then it cuts the system's usage, like its intensity, by half, like what it actually is to generate. Because now it only has to generate 1 image. So that explains why that would do that. I feel like there's some other news with that whole thing, too, because they did talk a little bit about, like, I guess there's going to be a code or something with the game when you get it that's going to unlock the stuff in the Wii U version, like the Wind Waker quests and everything. Also, it's going to have the 3DS game is going to come with most of the DLC content that has been released up to this point already.
There you go.
Yeah, which is pretty nice. I mean, that game is going to last you for a millennia.
Yeah, like forever. Like, you don't need another game. You're done.
You really don't know. Nope, not at all. Speaking of games that you're not going to ever need another one of, Super Mario Maker stage is coming to Smash Bros. Wii U and 3DS. It's coming on September 30th. It's a randomly designed stage. Basically, every time you play it, it's going to be different. It takes in different elements from like Mario Maker and just builds a stage for you to play on, which is pretty neat. There is a rumor on the internet now, and I mean, I don't even believe this one, but you know what? I just read it, so I'm going to say it anyways. The rumor is that Shovel Knight is going to be coming out on the same day as a playable character, and it's also going to have a Runbow stage as well. It just screams fake to me. Mm-hmm. It screams fake. I don't believe it, but everyone seems to be convinced that Shovel Knight is coming to Smash Brothers, and I'm not quite sure why.
Because the Shovel Knight thing they showed, the base looked like a Smash Brothers base. The amiibo that they showed of it.
Well, I mean, we all knew about the amiibo.
No, the amiibo base that it's on looks like the Smash Brothers base.
No, all the bases basically. It looks like for amiibo they have to all kind of be like the same shape. Like, you mean even if you look at like the
no. I mean, literally, it looks like it has the Smash Brothers logo. They intentionally in the commercial for it try to keep it out of frame, but there's a few shots where people are like, "That's the Smash Brothers logo."
People have held this amiibo.
And it actually, people have held this.
Yeah,
when
they had it at PAX.
Oh, yeah, okay. They did have it at PAX.
Well, then that's
actually, no. I see somebody tilting it right now. It's purple, and it's the logo for... I forget what the logo was for, actually, because they released design documents on it a while ago with, like, different stages of the development of what they were going to pick for, you know, his pose and the stand and everything. And, yeah, it's not a Smash Brothers logo whatsoever. Okay. So.
And then you would end up with two Shovel Knight amiibo. You'd have a Smash Brothers one and a regular one, which is stupid. Really stupid. But... I mean,
like that stupid Mario and Luigi and Bowser and Peach and...
Why would you want... Okay, Brandon, why would you want two Shovel Knight amiibo? Please tell me.
This is fucking Shovel Knight.
I mean, honestly, I still think this is really far-fetched. Like, it's not...
Oh, I don't think it is. I don't think it's going to happen. I was just saying, like... I was trying to tell you the reasons why people thought it was going to happen, at least from what I've seen. That's all I was doing. You don't have to argue with me. I don't think it's going to happen either way. Especially with the Runbow shit confirmed as well. Shit, might as well throw in Binding of Isaac as well and be like, now we've rounded out the entire fucking catalog that just released.
Yeah, I just don't understand them being like, oh, hey guys, we're just going to super cater to the indies. So, yep. I mean, I could understand if it was like something really big. Like, oh, this game was exclusive, and it sold a shit ton, and everyone loves it.
Runbow is exclusive.
Runbow is exclusive, but Shovel Knight is not.
No, but it was originally being made exclusively for the...
but it's not.
It didn't.
Yeah.
But, you know...
That doesn't mean it should be like in Smash Brothers, though. You think that's all it takes to be in Smash Brothers? That's great.
No, but I will point out one thing. Ryu's in Smash Brothers, so eat a dick.
Who is?
Ryu.
Yeah, Ryu's been on Nintendo platforms for the last 20 years, so...
True. He's not wrong.
You say the last 20 years, but he hasn't been on a Nintendo platform in the last 5 years.
He was in Super Street Fighter 4 and 3DS.
I think he was trying to avoid that one.
I was.
I think it's just out of that range, or it's close. It's very close if it isn't. So, I mean, you have that. I mean, you have the.
And he isn't going to be for the next few years either.
And you have the shit ton of virtual.
Aside from that one release on.
And all the other stuff. So, I mean, yeah, it's not like he's been exclusive to Nintendo systems anytime recently, but yeah, it is fair to say that he is as important to video game history as, say, like, Mega Man and Snake and whatever.
Yeah, definitely. But, I mean, yeah, I'd rather have Snake. A Snake amiibo would be amazing.
I know, it would be. But, I didn't put this in the news, but there is a report that Konami has stopped all AAA production except for Pro Evo. So
Yeah, but then there's also that's not true because they announced DLC and stuff that they're doing for Metal Gear Solid 5, and also they announced that they're still going to be working on the games, but they're only focusing on 3 big series, which is Metal Gear, Castlevania, and Silent Hill. And that's all they'll focus on.
And you mean in pachinko machines, right?
They haven't said in which way, so yes, it could entirely be that.
And let's even say too, Brandon. Let's say that that's true. They're going to focus on those games. If they made all 3 of those pachinko machines, would that qualify as AAA development?
No.
Exactly. So.
But I mean, they said they're not leaving the AAA market. I don't believe anything Konami says because Konami is the worst and fuck Konami. But I'm just saying.
I mean, you bought Metal Gear.
I did.
Mm-hmm.
Twice.
You're just like, I love you, Konami. Thank you for being my adopted family. And you can do no wrong in my mind. So you said, mm-hmm. Hey, what was it? Were you supposed to write them a letter for me? Or wait, what was the bet? I forgot.
I don't know what the hell you're even talking
What was the bet, Nick? What was it?
I know what you're talking about. I don't know what the bet was.
Oh, it was for Pikmin 4. That's what it was.
Oh, yeah.
about. About it.
You got pretty,
Adamant that Pikmin 4 will be in next launch
exactly.
title?
And I
don't have any clarification of that yet.
No, we don't. But I just remembered that, and I gave you a list of reasons why you were wrong. And I think you said you were going to write a letter to Konami.
Did any of those list of reasons prove that it's not going to be in the next launch title?
It's still going to be on the next title. That's why I gave you the reasons.
So that was specifically said by Nintendo?
No, they didn't say that.
Oh, okay. Well, then you come back to me when they do.
You might as well just give up now, Brandon, because I know I'm right on this.
We'll see.
We'll see. And speaking of
Listen,
things...
bro, but how many times fucking Star Fox has been delayed since they've announced it, and other bullshit that they've pulled, alright? I wouldn't be surprised if they were like, fuck it, just push it to the NX at this fucking point. Because they're just like, yeah, this didn't work, so we're gonna do this, and yeah, we're gonna delay this so we can fix this, and we didn't think this worked, so this is gonna happen now, and it'll be coming out in 2016. When 2016? It'll be coming out in 2016. Oh, okay.
I didn't really even understand what you were trying to get at there, but I think it was about the Star Fox Zero delay.
Yes.
Which was what I was segueing into anyways.
I was trying to give you that segue.
It was a bad segue. You ruined the good one that I had. I went to, I don't know, whatever ludicrous thing that you said.
I said, and I quote, Star Fox and other games are getting delayed so often now that they might as well just be like, Star Fox is coming out.
Star Fox was only delayed once. And that was
twice.
Just now. When was the second delay?
I don't know. I just made that up.
Bullshit.
No, I just made that up.
I know.
Okay,
so,
then how was that bullshit?
Because that's calling your lie was a bullshit. I called your bluff and you were wrong.
But I just told you it was a lie, so how is it calling me bullshit for me telling you that I was...
That's what happens when you say lies, it's bullshit.
We have to go deeper.
Mm-hmm. So anyways, yeah, Star Fox Zero was delayed. Miyamoto basically was like, yeah, this game can be done this year, but we want to make it better, so we're delaying it. So you guys won't have any games for the holiday season. Hope that's okay. And we'll see you in Q1 2016. Okay, thanks, bye. So, I mean, Nintendo said the old mantra of, bad game is released and it's bad forever, but a bad game can eventually be good if it's delayed or whatever. I don't know. I always butcher that quote, but you know what I'm getting at with that. So, Star Fox delay could be for a lot of reasons. My guess, though, is most of it's probably to tweak the controls. A lot of people weren't too thrilled with. So, you have that. I'm still concerned about the length of this game, considering how long it was in development, but who knows? We'll see this game in a few months. I do hope, though, that they don't delay the Falco amiibo, because that would really make me kind of sad. But, yeah. That is your Star Fox Zero news. Anything you guys want to say on that at all?
I've heard a lot of bad things, so good. I'm glad they delayed it.
I don't know. I mean, I heard mixed things. I mean, I do have to say, though, I mean...
A lot of people said it just didn't work. It didn't click, and it didn't feel right, and it made it feel like it just wasn't being as responsive as it should be because of the like multiple cameras perspectives and shit.
Yeah, it just kind of seemed weird, and it seemed like something was fleshed out. So I mean, that's something as good at that as what they're going back to fix. It makes sense, spend some more time with it. So, anyways, on that note, it's probably time to wrap things up. So, community playthroughs next week. Did you guys even start the game yet?
I have not.
No.
I do not even own it.
Okay.
I will. I actually found my local Best Buy has a copy that I can get like tomorrow. I will be picking it up tomorrow and then like powering through it because it's not that too long of a game, is it? It's like
It took me 9 hours when I played.
Yeah, it's I can power through that.
And I think that was on like normal. I mean, you could probably go on easy and do it for even faster if you wanted.
Who made the game again?
It's
Suda 51.
Oh yeah, no, I can power through that game.
Yeah, Suda 51 production, Shinji Mikami game. Should be a good time.
Oh yeah, no, definitely. I loved Killer is Dead, but you guys didn't. But I will probably be.
I like Killer is Dead.
Oh, you didn't like Killer is Dead. That's right. Yeah, no, I'll be able to power through that game, no problem. So.
You know what game I was thinking the other day I really liked though? I did this. Lollipop Chainsaw. I love that game.
Still
haven't played it.
Got to play it.
You
I've only
weird
ever
games that I would
seen
love
it
to play.
Oh, you never played it either, Brent?
I've only ever seen it played.
That is the really shortest game ever, but it's a lot of fun. So, anyways, yeah. So Shadows of Dam next week. It's also going to be our community, or not our community. Well, it's going to be playthrough, but it's also going to be the game debate episode. So, you guys ready for the game debate topic?
Yes.
Yeah. It's going to be Halloween themed. That's what I said.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. So, I mean, Shadows of Damned, you're going to find your girlfriend, you're going to Hal to get her. So, it makes sense to do, like, Halloween theme episode. So, scary games and horror things and all that fun stuff wrapped into one. So, that's what we'll do for our theme for that. So, bring your questions and your Shadows of the Damned playthrough fun stuff. Also, I thought I had something else to say. But I don't. So, I guess just final wrapping up stuff. Don't forget, you can find our episodes on iTunes, on Stitcher, or YouTube, or the website, doublegaming.com. Don't forget to leave us a review or share the podcast with your friends. We always appreciate the feedback. And also, you can find us on Twitter or on Facebook. On Twitter, we're at GMECRUNCH. Brandon, do you have anything to send out on?
Nope.
No. Nick, how about you?
I want to play more Destiny.
Yeah, of course you do. And it is your destiny to play more
That is my Destiny.
Yes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. And with that said, until next week, my name is Mike Anastasia, and you can find me on the internet. I'm Clash of Penguin, on Twitter or your favorite gaming consoles. And until next week, game on.
Game on.
Games.
Games.
Awaken, my child, and embrace the glory that is your birthright. Know that I am the Overmind, the eternal will of the Swarm, and that you have been created to serve me. Serve the Hive. I control the gloom. Serve the Hive. I control the gloom. Serve the Hive. I control the way you move. How you like my groove, Dagoth? Well done.
Motherfucker.
Well,
Yes, Nick?
Hunter got me with their bow and arrow.
Are you playing Destiny?
No,
Oh. But that would mean you're playing Destiny.
it's true.
Then why did you lie to me?
That's the kind of guy I am.
Do you like, are you also MLG?
Of course.
Okay.
I already started a game battles team for the Taken King.
Cool.
I'm joking. I don't even know if that website's still up.